It's the Cable MTG Show.
We just did Reanimator stuff, but Grizzlebrand's so much better than these other cards, right? I mean, Echo's good. Talk like they do in Snatch. Yeah, talk like Brad Pitt in Snatch. Forward a caravan for us, got no fucking wheels. Remember, periwinkle bleu. Just like, is that a sentence? Is he talking? Are those words? Hey, Panic, don't panic. Holy shit! Panic throwing in a whopping $150. Saying 100 for the Stip Rider, and what's this? Why, it's your going away gift. Appreciate you, Panic. Very fun, very generous. Much love. Cheers. You like Necromancy here? I'm going to take Voidwalker. Now I can get their Grizzlebrand, too. Going on an adventure. Your dream is to travel to Ireland and just walk around asking Buddy, can you please say purple burglar alarm? Interesting. Yeah, I stopped by Ireland. I had a layover there. I had a 9-hour layover in Dublin. And I was like, I gotta go to some fucking pub in the middle of nowhere. I gotta go to some pub where there's like only locals and get a pint. And I found one that's just had like the oldest, dustiest bartender you've ever seen. My apologies to him if he's somehow watching my Twitch stream right now. And there are a bunch of locals there. And we had to repeat everything to each other like 5 times to understand what the other person was saying. Like, even just like, hey, what's your name? I'm Bob, was just like, what the fuck? What is that sentence? That's not a... those words are not combining in a sentence in my brain. I needed subtitles. Oh, maybe Pyromancer was better. Maybe I should have grabbed Season Pyromancer there. That was you, Tegan Crow? Well, my apologies. Probably thrilled to have me there. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they were super friendly, super hospitable. I had a great time. I checked out a few random museums and stuff. Yeah, I really enjoyed Dublin. Didn't love the food. I had a full Irish breakfast that was like cooked well, like everything was cooked well. It was just a bit bland. Just a bit bland for a Caleb. And I'm expecting a full English breakfast to be like the same thing, right? Like everything boiled and stuff. I'll still give it a go. You know, I'm there in London, like I might as well. Yeah, synthetic. That's the recommendation I've heard, is to get Indian food. Yeah, we have some food reservations for Indian food when we're in London. And then in Edinburgh, we have reservations for a traditional Scottish fare that was recommended. So pretty excited for both of those. You think American South has the lock on best breakfast? It's up there. There's so many good breakfasts out there. I really like the breakfasts that I had when I was in Berlin. Really good breakfast food. A lot of overlap with what we like eat here in Wisconsin, though, so maybe that's just my personal bias. And then I think Mexican food makes a really good breakfast too. Really high in protein and flavor. A lot of seasoning and spice. New York Jewish breakfast. I mean, that's pretty good too. Smear of cream cheese on that fresh bagel. Italian leftovers make a great breakfast. They do, yeah. I still wouldn't call it like breakfast food though, huh? Yeah, we have baked beans here in America. It's a very popular side at At barbecue restaurants. And barbecue is some of the best food that America has to offer, so. You'll barb my Q? Yeah, you promise? Tribalism? But other countries talking about their breakfast is not tribalism. Nobody's got any inherent biases. Just Americans. California breakfast is animal-style fries at 10 a.m.? Yeah. Yeah. 1 bone shards, please. Man, this draft is not really working out. I guess that was only pack 1. You're fighting for your beans? Well, I'm gonna have baked beans in England pretty soon. Your country will have its chance to defend itself. Man, this is just not great, You think the past reanimate might hurt us? Yeah. Past Voidwalker might hurt us too. Card's quite good, Maybe that welder wheels. We go a different direction with it. This is not a 64 person, no. Alright, this has been a lot of Beast in Black. A lot of them, but this track's by the big fat meanies, and it fucking rules. Fluffy biscuits and gravy. There's a place here in Madison that has like a Cajun biscuits and gravy. Very good. I'll take it through the breach. I played one earlier, I'm Rando and Scrubbed. The deck was really good. We just like whiffed on some land drops and stuff. Fried green tomatoes, underrated for sure. You ever see that movie, Fried Green Tomatoes? Somehow an underrated movie too. Dark without being too dark. Is the movie about fried green tomatoes? It's about old memories and domestic abuse and justice and social justice and cannibalism and getting hit by a train. It's about a lot of things. It's a good movie. You should watch it. One of those about the human condition sort of deals. Yeah. Think about that Chandra. Shadow Spirit on Voidwalker or a Dragon Engine might be dope, though. Had you at cannibalism? Yeah. It's like really well done cannibalism, too. None of that cheap stuff. Oh, fun Dugman Explosions. Hey, thanks, Crookster. Yeah, I'm pretty stoked about it. It's Sanctuary is sorry. Well, so why is you're sorry? Yeah, Welder would have actually been sweet, Is it the next pack? What's my go-to barbecue order? Give me the ribs. I like ribs. I like rib tips. I like pulled pork. Do I like fried green tomatoes? I do. You're a brisket person? Yeah, nothing against brisket. If you go to some place and they're like, we got the fucking dopest brisket of all time, I'll be like, yeah, give me some. I went to a place in, yes, the welder wheeled. I went to a place in Southern Illinois that had Wagyu brisket. And obviously I'm going to get the brisket there, right? My order changes. You're given new information, you make a different order, you know, it's... Sounds sinful? Yeah. It was good. Slutty's a good word for it. Oh, wow, Yeah, we're taking a Mox Ruby here. The Troll would have been awesome, too. Well, this wheel. God, what a pack. When I was in Atlanta for the first RC, or the one that I qualified for, it was a while ago. It was one of the first ones. There was a barbecue place that had deep fried ribs. And it's not something that I would, like, have every day. But it was kind of fun to try. Hamburger helper to prepare Wagyu? No, that's... So people... People don't understand that you should be using the finest ingredients when you're cooking. And just because you're making... well, let's listen to Devil is a Loser. And just because you're making Hamburger Helper doesn't mean that that rule suddenly goes out the window, right? Yeah, look at a Life Death. Look at a Vamp Tutor. Yeah, give me this. Whatever. Oh, fun, FFMX. What's Hamburger Helper? It's like a super simple way to make a breakfast dish. This is like noodles and hamburger meat. So you open your package with like noodles and seasoning, and then you add ground beef, and you stir it around, and then you're good. That's a damn good Faithless Looting. That's dinner. It's a Caleb breakfast. Thank you, Jank Mage. I think I've eaten more pasta for breakfast than anybody else. I have the world record. I've had 2 different roommates, completely independent of each other, look at me and say, Caleb, you're a pasta eating motherfucker. At a certain point, it's just like, yep, that's me. That's a mind twist right there. This thing zoom here too. I'd like the mind twist more if we had some more fast mana, you know? Do you zoom here? What's my favorite pasta? Probably tortellini. It's so good. So much cheese. And then you douse it with more cheese and melted butter. Basic boy answer. That's fine. I can be basic. What kind of pasta do you like? Raviolis? Oh, like the same fucking thing? I would like a slightly different shaped stuffed pasta for sophisticated types. Y'all know raviolis for squares, right? While the troll wield, love it. A little Cyborg action there. I'm making a lot of Europeans mad right now. The last time we brought up pasta, I was asking folks if they break their spaghetti. In the hypothetical where you only have one pan to cook your spaghetti, and it's just not large enough. It's this very small pan. Do you put the noodles in and wait for them to get bendy and then like jam them down with a spoon or something? Or do you simply snap them in half and get your cook on? What say you, Twitch chat? Rod and Jen just snaps them. We got some breakers here. We got some breakers. Elijah Halverson. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 10 months there. Oh shit, what's up? You wait 5 minutes till you go down? Yeah, then fucking half of the pasta is cooked 5 minutes more than the other half of the pasta with its 8-minute cook time. You don't see an issue here? You think this is normal? I'm getting heated. Wait 5 minutes. That has to be bait. That's definitely bait. Bake half and bend the others. Salt and pasta water. I actually tweeted about that recently. There is... So I personally eat my pasta with like a shitload of cheese. Like other people who are wrong would say that it's an excessive amount of cheese, right? People who eat an inadequate amount. And usually there's some salt in that cheese, so I don't actually salt my pasta water for that reason. However, if I'm cooking pasta for other folks that might use less cheese, definitely salt in that water. The cool benefit of salting the pasta water is you're getting salt on all sides of the noodle. Especially noodles that like have hollows in them and stuff. They're shaped weirdly. You're getting that seasoning all over the noodle, which is really, really good. Now, some people undersalt their pasta, and or the pasta water, and you're just wasting salt then. Anytime you read a recipe that says to like add a pinch of salt to pasta water, they're just telling you to throw a pinch of salt in the garbage. A pinch of salt is nothing. The salt is getting diluted in the water. You need more salt than you would use on your regular pasta dish. More salt than you would regularly season it with. Because it's getting diluted. And you're dumping some of it out, right? And everyone's got all these like explanations, like, it makes the water boil faster. And you're like, why do you think a pinch of salt has this kind of grandiose chemical reaction that we only use with noodles? Like, why? It makes the water boil at a higher temperature, and that's good for noodles. Wrong. You're wrong. It doesn't do that. It's not a relevant impact on the chemistry of the water. Cool, 7. You end up with a sweet deck. It flavors the pasta, correct? What? But I mean, that's why you don't do a pinch of salt, right? Because that's not flavoring shit. You should salt the water, but you should salt it, to taste. So you can taste the salt in the water. Pretty cool deck. Yeah, I don't hate it. We need like one more cut here. Maybe it's that Blood Chief's Thirst, huh? Or the Ophiomancer. I gotta dig this. As salty as the Mediterranean? Yeah, but not literally. Sea salt is not actually palatable. Again, those sayings sound like real fun. But they're not actually how you should cook. That was 10% less than a lethal dose of salt. We have like 5 base red sources, so this is like 7. That's not bad. I don't think I need 14 black sources. I'm gonna play one more even. Fucking sweet. Now we can bring back the dragon engine maybe. Yeah, it's looking pretty good actually. A pinch of salt. A pinch of salt is, you're not gonna taste that in a whole pot of water. This has gotta be bait. This has gotta be bait. You boiled lobsters in actual seawater? Oh, well maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm super wrong. I'll defer to people that have actually boiled in seawater before. Oh man, we drafted Teen Titans, the old extended deck. Like 3 of y'all are gonna remember that. Red is so much value. There's so many creatures that like kill you while drawing cards. It's kind of fucking ridiculous. I don't really remember when Boros and Grill were unplayable. I was doing that like mid-range rampant Angels and Dragons thing. And like trophying an odd amount of the time. Any of y'all remember that deck? Where I play like Thundermaw and Baneslayer Angel and then like Wildfires and stuff. Was pretty well positioned against aggro. Yeah, Boros Smokestack. I'll run this out. Yeah, why not? Faithless Looting would be a hot rip here. Just help me get rolling. I don't think that's true booty, though. All the best white aggro cards are still in there. I think I like Bitter Triumph bidding Flesh Gorger here. It is an answer to walkers, but they're just so much slower. Well, why didn't they play the headquarters last turn? Like a self-time walk. Oh, she went up. Hey, Plop Sword. These are the 46 months. This is the first the sword video I ever watched, and I was like, I'm into this. This is good for me. This does it. So we know two other cards in hand, and they're not sweepers. Well, they only have two cards in hand. So they dropped down to 10. If they wanted to fairy tuck this thing, then they gotta pay 7 life. They go to 3, they're just dead. I did go to Dr. Acula, yeah. 7 mana. What did they rip? Nissa, okay. They upticked? Yeah, I guess that's valid. And then the Teferi can tuck Voidwalker next turn is their plan. I guess that's good. Huh. I thought they were going to double block the 7/5, take 7, go down to 3, play Teferi, down tick on the Voidwalker, and stabilize. I mean, like, not stabilize, but, you know, get a lot closer. They don't have walkers. I should leave Duress it. I'm gonna cut Inquisition though for the Dismember. Actually, maybe Bloodchief's Thirst better than Dismember here. Yeah. Because this can kill a Mana Dork early, but then a Planeswalker late. That's kind of what we want. I mean, we want this fucking thing too. Just all the answers to walkers and like cut Ophiomancer. Yeah. You'd have blocked there? Yeah, I think I would have blocked there too. The other Reanimator deck went 2-1, and we got a sick 10 cards reanimated. Ended up with a $150 bonus. Good shit? Yeah, the best shit. Oh, that bond is fast. That's a racing bond right there. They call me Bond G's Bond. Chicken nut stirred. It really is a fast bond. Oh, sup, Oko? What you want to do? Poor Dothy buddy. I was gonna like play stuff and attack as normal. The fastest bond in the West. Oh yeah. It's gonna mature in months instead of years. Saving the cityscape to loot to the looting, maybe. Maybe. Oh, nice to boon. Yeah, that's the tech right there. I think this is my favorite King Gizzard track. Gotta love a lot of what I love about that band in here. 5 mana. Nissa coming down, sure. We're actually kind of good against Nissa right now. Weirdly. Crumbling Castles is fire, yeah. Yeah, Catching Spell grew on me. Sure. Fast pond and exploration. Well, that's illegal. That was a draw, huh? Note that if we'd faithless looting earlier, we'd have not had the cards for all that, right? Because we would have had to discard something to the looting. Why, Feinberg? You donating? You offering? Red paintings. Folks are so generous with other folks' dollars. Spelunking, you say? The deck got 10 reanimations. Oh, that's gonna be bad for me, huh? The lone plus strip mine here. We're just gonna be playing lands for a while. JP Feinberg with a $20 donation saying not just because you called me out. Amazing. Thanks, JP. Appreciate you. I was gonna donate anyway. Yeah, the question here is whether they deck before we before they stop strip mining us. We could draw a Dark Ritual too, and that'd be hot. Comes into play tapped. Because we don't have the lands. Can we say some nice things about my blood? Oh, please do. 10 Daiko, got 10 reanimations. There's a Minskin Boo over there. Titania. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Retrovirus, thanks for 58 months. Yeah, my dentist is always impressed by me, too. Always saying stuff like, you really haven't flossed in the past 3 years, have you? And I'm like, yeah. Glad you noticed. Make me blush and stuff. This Voidwalker would have been so good. Any turn besides this turn. Oh, thanks, Quinny Poo. I mean, if we hit a swamp here, right? Can we get like the 10th land in a row over here? Fun little synth solo. They left me with a land, and I didn't rip for the Voidwalker. To get their land drops in. Our Mox is indeed red. Our Mox is red. Our lands are dead. I have cardboard upon my head. Alright. Big Papa Cugs. Oh shit, what up? Hey, Chloe WI. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for the 22 months. Alright, I think we can beat that draw. Be on the play here. What's the sideboard for game 2? Yeah, bone shards and exhume kind of work well together. You do give them the thing to use shards back, but or maybe we're just gonna play a 2/2 double striker on turn 2. Start attacking for 6. That sounds good too. No strip mine. Really enjoy that base part there. Mana screwed? They don't look very mana screwed. What am I doing from Thursday to February? I'm going to England. And Scotland briefly. Gonna visit Stonehenge. Gonna track down the Loch Ness Monster. Gonna gaze at valuable stolen artifacts in the British Museum. Gonna have high tea. Should be a good trip. Drink some tasty scotch. Yeah, a little bit of that. Any Glen will do. Yeah, right? Glengoyne, Glenfiddich. Any of them. Glenalinja Archmage. Yeah. Wait, no. I actually looked into the Glengoyne Distillery because that's one of my favorites. That's a little bit away from us. Yeah, if we were doing 2 weeks, it'd be a very, very different trip. But we're getting a lot in. Pretty excited about it. And also without making it feel like rushed, you know? Be able to take our time at some museums. Don't go into any Scottish game stores. Oh, shit, what up? Hey, Schwab, this is 72 months. I don't love this opener, but we do have, like, Grizzlebrand and a way to bin it. I think it's, like, always keep that. We got a new Villainous Wealth, did we? Where's the spoiler? Oh, they can't activate Reclaimer. Amazing. Oh, we just want to make a leveler, right? Oh, it's not for free. Yeah, it's a pretty big difference. I do not fear being recognized in public. I welcome it. Am I doing the Tower of London? Not planning on it, no. The tower would be a top 3 thing that you'd want to see. Yeah. What are the other 2? Not even leaning. Stonehenge and Buckingham. Yeah, Stonehenge is the main reason for the trip. You hope I get to see the Queen? Yeah, that's my big desire too. If I can get to Stonehenge early in the day. Oh, is just because of the sun? Where the sun hits it? I'm not expecting it to be crowded this time of year. Yeah, our tour leaves at like 8 in the morning or something. And Stonehenge is the first stop, so... We're doing a tour for Stonehenge. So there's another, so we're not gonna be like choosing the itinerary there. But yeah, we're not gonna be like renting a car or anything while we're there, so completely up to the discretion of the tour. What is an actual henge? Is this got like it like doesn't fit the technical definition of a henge? You can still call it a henge if you like. I really want Inquisition, so I guess I will. Might still like rip an untapped land for turn 2. What's all this then? Yeah, people that say that Stonehenge is not a henge are talking about like the specific pattern of the rocks or something. It's sort of an actually. Hey, you dude, thanks for the 420. Yeah, let's play some song requests so don't get too far behind. This one's from DeLorean. Correct, Metal Tank. The song we just skipped. I mean, we'll go back to it in a sec. It was I think it was "How Did It Get So Good" by Advent Horizon. Their new album that came out last year. Their bass player watches the stream sometimes. He thanked me on his Facebook page. You also just requested this? Amazing. The word henge comes from Stonehenge. Didn't the word henge come from something else? All right, British Museum. What is Stonehenge? How old is it? And what was it? Why was it constructed? There's a paragraph here about how it's not an actual henge somewhere. Twitch's chat's a bunch of pedantic fucks, so they care very much about this. A henge is a term by this museum curator. A series of ceremonial monuments defined by ditches and banks of soil, usually circular or oval in shape, to enclose a sacred space. Stonehenge is not a true henge, because according to this definition, it's supposed to have the bank outside the ditch. At Stonehenge, the opposite is the case, and the bank is inside the ditch. All right, is everybody happy? Is everyone thrilled? No, you're not happy? We just gotta clear the Liliana here, so. And then next turn we can death back the dragon thing and draw 3. It's not a henge, so what is it? It's a rock formation. How's that hard? What kind of rock formation? It's a henge-like rock formation. Are you happy? All right. And then you donated for the same star request. We got a twofer in there. The geologist and you cringed a bit when I said it's a rock formation. Yeah, it's a man-made rock formation. Is that more helpful? All the geologists can rest easy now. So the issue with getting back levelers and the Archon eats it. I mean, I think we're just dead, right? I was hoping to get the leveler in play before the Archon. The Battlesphere we would just have to sack 2. I think we have to get back this thing. Just like draw 3. Can you change your Sarg request? Absolutely, you do. Just post a link in the chat. I'll jam it. I guess the 1/1s would have come first. I also don't care. This was good. I like how, like, the fact that they drew Legionnaire into the Exhume means that my answer is shit. It's weird how Magic, like, cares about that, right? Like, the specificity of the draw. How much that matters for these games. Like, if we could clear the Archon, I think we'd be ahead, right? With our graveyard value here. Yappy word. Great. Alright, you win. Hey, Warren, thanks for the $10 donation. What an unfortunate fucking game. Voidwalker might be awesome. Ophiomancer matches up well against their Lily. I'm worried about cutting Pirate Spellbomber Shadow Spear and then, like, not having an artifact for Welder. I'll cut Sleeper. Absolutely Bunny, jam it. Hey, Donald K. Magic, thanks for the $5. No. No thirst. Twitch chat's thirsty enough for me already. That stuff out's here just for Goblin Welder. In my entire deck. Did I know that Liliana isn't a real planeswalker? Is it because her bank's on the wrong side? Yeah, his album's so good. Again, by Advent Horizon. Yeah. Yeah, this album has a bunch of cameos from other prog musicians. Randy McStein, Jordan Rudess, Dave Maros, and Jared Hill. It's a sweet one. I'm going to duress here. We can see if we want to uptick Lily or not. Get a little bit of info first. If we can, then we can go Hellbent here. Like go land Ophiomancer uptick. Archon, yeah, I don't think I'm going to uptick this Ophiomancer. I decided not to. I decided against it. How many black sources do you need if you're splashing for Bowmasters? At least one. All right, let's play You Dude Summer Quest. Get back on the Summer Quest train. This is Hellripper. All hail the goat. Yeah, I don't want to loot away the Through the Breach. Because we have exactly 5 mana and be good to rip a Grizzlebrand or something. Scrapbook Mutt has a loot ability when it comes into play, but if you don't have anything you want to loot, then you don't need to bring it back, right? Opponent's getting pretty close to hard casting Archon. Gonna have to start upticking Lily, maybe. Alright, maybe not now. If they had an artifact, we could loot out the Tide Hollow. Hey, Bunny, thanks for a $20 donation for the style stip. It'll be an exciting one to jam. Yep. Well, that's gonna be hard for me to beat. All right, here's something from Warren Fish. Thanks for the $10, Warren. This is Journey of the Sorcerer by Eagles. Maybe if it wasn't saying Lily. Shallow's better. Like if I draw Grizzlebrand, I'll have more mana. Okay. Oh, sure. It's like not even good, right? Because of this recurring nightmare back. Let me pack this. Dang. I'm gonna get this this new stip and the overlay here.